Morning, Ralph.
Good morning.
Checking to see if you're willing to provide some information on your lineup. Is Jack Eichel going to be ready to go today? Ristolainen, Reeder, and of course, do you expect Jeff Skinner to be in the lineup?
Yeah, I mean, let's have some clarity here today because of all the different moving parts. First and foremost would be Jack Eichel is not playing today. He remains day to day. Tobias Reeder and Rasmus Ristolainen are in the lineup, and Jeff Skinner is in the lineup. So I think that pretty well ticks all your boxes.
Ralph, is there any sort of update on Linus and his X-rays or whatever he went through yesterday?
Yeah, it's a hard hit. It's a heavy hit. In the best case, we'll get him back in a month. So, a huge loss at this point in our season, especially, coming off the tail end of that New Jersey game, which was, clearly his strongest performance of the season. To see him get a lower body injury that will take him out for minimum, 1 month is a hard hit. We're still digesting that, and we're going to work with Linus to get him up to speed as quick as possible, but it's a long-term injury.
Ralph, what do you need to see from the forwards and the defense together? And obviously there's been an awful lot of change in some respects in both positions as far as collectively helping the transition and alleviating the high number of chances you've been surrendering lately.
Yeah, I mean, Brian, our last game, we had the highest chances against of any game to date. And we've had a lot of chaos in the formation of lineups. I don't, when you just finally have a game where you feel this could be a group for a few games and get a run going, we lose a body and we regroup again. We get people off COVID who then also create a regroup, but they need time to get back to their A games. So you're managing that too. It's a complex situation, but other teams are going through it too. And we need to manage it as well as possible. So you've already, targeted a main focus today is to stabilize our defensive game and to play really strongly connected without the puck to give us a foundation that we can build our offensive game out of, and to understand the strength of the opposition that we have here in our division. Philadelphia's got 3 players coming back off of their COVID list today. So they're moving actually with the addition of bodies. And, we've subtracted a few, but also added. So it is the defensive game that we want to stabilize here early on, to feel confident and in control. We felt out of control in many portions of the last game against Jersey. And we don't like to feel that. That's not our style. It's not the way we play. So let's get that control back here tonight.
Ralph, getting back to Linus, talking with Kevin Adams, I'm sure you guys have discussed it. Are you going to have to maybe look for a goaltender outside the organization to help get you through?
Yeah, first, I think it's important, Paul, that you mentioned Kevin and I communicating, because I did hear whispers that some people think we're not communicating. Well, we are not only speaking daily, we're speaking hourly since we've been working together. So that communication, thanks for mentioning that, because I want to underline the strength of that communication and the pleasure I have in the interactions that we have and how we're working on this together. But the solutions off of Linus's injury right now, Paul, it's get through this weekend. It's step back and analyze, and then move forward with the strategy. Right now, we're looking forward to a good weekend with Carter Hutton. He had some strong games against Philadelphia back-to-back early in the season when we needed them. And that's our full focus. And we'll come back to you with the strategic side of things after the weekend.
Ralph, Paul just asked my question, but just who is going to be on the roster today with Carter in goal?
So JJ Johansson will be the backup here tonight. afternoon. Sorry.
Hey, Ralph, what are you looking to see from the three players returning to the lineup today?
Yeah, I mean, the most important thing here is that Risto is patient in his game. He had the most severe case of COVID symptoms of any player in the National Hockey League. So we need to be really smart and manage him well. He's such a battler and such a character, and we just want him to play a simple game here today. Toby Reeder is, he was having one of his best games in New Jersey when he got injured early on, creating some excellent offensive opportunities, not only, on the defensive side, but, he helps to solidify our PK and also, bring speed back into our lineup. And finally, Jeff Skinner, just build on the conversations we've had this week and on the hard work that he put in a difficult position. And we look forward to having him back on the team and on the bench, and hopefully, this proves to be a good little regroup to launch an excellent rest of the season for Jeff.
We're all set. Thank you, Ralph.
Thanks. Enjoy the game.